Oh, Fleekazoid uploaded his end of year video. Okay, okay. So this is what people were telling me about. Because I just woke up, right, guys? Just woke up. You can't tell from the bed here. And I checked my phone, and I got messages from people saying, "Dude, you gotta check this out. You gotta check out Fleekazoid. You gotta check out Fleekazoid." Okay, I go and check it out. End of year video. All right, let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got.
Herbs, welcome back to the
Loud as fuck. 1 second, one moment. We must relax a little bit, my man.
10th anniversary of the Worst Game Awards. I'm Jaw Fleeky, and today we're going to bring all your favorite franchises up on stage and execute them right in front of your eyes while all these idiots clap. Yeah, all right, go ahead, bring that first one up here. Fuck you, Fable. Now, before we get into the worst games, if you're expecting Dustborn to top this list, you
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, Dustborn isn't gonna top the list, is it?
can go ahead and unexpect that right now. I see
Alright, yeah.
Dustborn on the same level as Furry, Hitler, or any of the other hundreds of random
Yeah, right. Like Dustborn, it's nothing. It's a nothing, right? It doesn't matter. Nobody cares about Dustborn, right? We want to see some real titles up in this bitch. We want to see some Veilguard up in this bitch. We want to see some Concord. Dustborn, fucking 12 people played that game, man.
shovelware that flops on Steam every day. And if you're saying, Fleek, you son of a bitch, there's a big difference between those two, you're right. One of them has a sequel. But I'm getting off track. The point is, as far as I'm concerned, Dustborn did it right. Go kill off your own franchise with your own bullshit over there where no one will ever see it instead of over here on a franchise I like, because that's how we get number 5, Dragon Age the Veil.
What the fuck is this?
Guard. They were so focused on making their own self-inserts that they forgot to make a fucking Dragon Age game. It had planned combat, shallow RPG mechanics, and the best part of the story is when it ends. You know it's bad when gamers are more interested in what your fired employees are making. Ain't that right, Todd? Yeah, you short bitch. Number 4, Helldivers 2
Wait,
from
what happened
March
with
to September.
Helldivers?
Now you may be
From
wondering
March
why
to-
the hell
okay.
this game is higher than Veilguard, and that's because they actually released a great game, then ruined it almost immediately. How the hell do you go from being this year's biggest sensation to its biggest disappointment in less than a month? It took me
And then they fixed it though. Like they fixed it, right? So he said from March to September because then they fixed it. They added melee weapons.
20-something years to do that. Turns out it's actually pretty easy. First, they banned the game in 177
Okay, but that was Sony. That wasn't Helldivers, right? That was Sony's thing.
inferior countries. God bless America, American titty.
Wait, did you just shoot that thing?
They banned the game in 177
I saw him do the thing, and I thought he was gonna cut it, then it
inferior
exploded. What
countries.
happened?
God bless America, American titties, American guns, and American fireworks. Their words, not mine. And then after they cut the player count by 75%, their only question was, how do we get the other 25? By nerfing just about everything players liked, and then justifying those nerfs by saying, give it a chance. No, but it's all water under the bridge now because they
Oh, he's
unnerfed
so
everything
funny.
and dropped a fantastic new update. Yeah,
Yeah.
177 countries are still banned, but peace has returned to Helldive. Motherfucker! God, I'm sorry about what I just said before. Get up here.
Okay, but like the $20 Killzone skin is meant to help them fund all the other free shit they give you. So like I'm fine
I
with
got
it.
a handcrafted trophy for you. Just kidding, it's an empty box. Fuck off my stage. Go back to your booster seat. Number 3. How can we forget about this year's biggest loser, the quadruple XL
Concord.
flop overweight watch? Concord, did you not just hear what I said? I said die where no one else will see it. When you spend 400 million fucking dollars, now I gotta see it. Despite everyone attributing the failure of Concord to the oversaturated market of hero shooters, it actually came at the perfect time to penetrate the market. Fellas, somehow after 8 years of development hell, they managed to perfectly line up their release date to be exactly when Overwatch fell off and left a wide open door. Line
Okay,
up
but like why is he
their release date to be
censoring
exact
the feet? when the ass is right there. Like, who's looking at feet when you got ass on the
fell
screen?
off
Like,
and
come
left
on.
a wide open door for any decent hero shooter to take their spot. Now, unfortunately for Concord, that door was not wide enough for Daw, so Marvel Rivals slipped in there instead. Here's the slow and wide. I don't need to play as characters that deadlift 400 pounds every time they get up from a chair because one's more than enough, other than making Overwatch worse by putting its gameplay on Daw's diet and budget cutting the roster. The only unique value out of Concord was that they were gonna add weekly cinematics. Sony, not a...
Okay, who gives a fuck about weekly cinematics? It's a hero shooter, dog. Make the game good.
Yeah, come over here. Listen, we already have 15 seasons of Man vs. Food. We didn't need to see Dog go for another 20. You finally made a game that didn't have 30-minute walk and talk alongs, and it won Game of the Year. Look at that, buddy. Todd wasn't even up there. No, it wasn't because he couldn't reach it, you know, because of his short height and all. Anyways, what I'm saying is...
Why does he keep bullying Todd Howard? He deserves it, but why?
Take a hint. Please just surrender. I'm sorry, I meant Ubisoft. Where you at? Number 2, Ubisoft. Please just surrender to Tencent already. After all those times you Frenchies surrendered, now's when you start putting up a fight? But all kidding aside, Tencent's just a new flavor of shit. Pimps, but Ubisoft,
Like, the thing with Tencent is that at least they make good products for the audience that they're going for, right? Like, Tencent focuses on the audience that they want, which is the Chinese audience, and the Chinese audience likes the microtransactions and all that stuff. And so they make the microtransactions and all that stuff, and they make a lot of money, and they make good products. So maybe they do need to take over Ubisoft. So yeah, maybe just like go for the cultural thing, Ubisoft, and just let it happen.
You've been fucking up for years. You kind of brought this on yourself. You've ruined half your IPs, the other half you've forgotten about. And because of your NFT game, I just discovered you got Rayman somewhere doing coke off a cowgirl's ass. Listen, I'll wish list that and research that later. It's not the point. The point is they're at number 2 because Ubisoft made so much dog shit this year. Yeah. I had to lump it into one worst game so they didn't take over the entire goddamn list. This year's been a
fucking Star Wars Outlaws, dude. Like, I'm still pissed at Ko for like... Ko will go from talking shit about one game that people actually like and saying, oh, it's not for me, which, you know, fair enough, right? He doesn't have to like every game. Then actually being honest about another game. And then he'll talk about Star Wars Outlaws, and then he'll go out of his way to not talk about the things that people are talking about and the things that people are having a problem with. It's so fucking annoying, dude.
Dump of blanks for them. They started 2024 by launching their quadruple A mobile game that cost them $200 million to make, which started as a Black Flag DLC, by the way, so I guess they spent 11 years and $200 million making that game worse. Then they launched the Call of Duty killer X Defiant, which was killed by Call of Duty. Star Wars Outlaws was so boring, not even the people who bought it played it, and they...
Oh yeah, oh man. The fact that they have like this unlockable mount and nobody's unlocked it.
Capped off the year by delaying the final nail in their coffin to 2025. Replacing their big finale instead with not one, but 2 NFT games. Be honest with me now, Ubisoft. How much of Rayman's supply did...
I do need to watch this. I need to watch this this show, because like... Yes, everything I've seen of this show has made me want to watch it.
You inhale to cook up these brilliant ideas.
Also, is it a show or a movie?
Did you guys make this in a weekend? And if so, why? Ubisoft flopped so many games this year, now they gotta pray for some El Salvadorian cartel to launder money via snow-sniffing Rayman NFTs. Moving on. No, wait, hang on a second. I forgot that they launched Prince of Persia.
Okay, but like this, I think that this was a good release for them. It was a little too expensive for the Metroidvania market. The 2D side-scroll Metroidvania aren't like supposed to be $70. They just overcharged for it. If they had gone for like the 20, 30, at the most $40 margin, they would have been fine.
At the beginning of this year. Nah, it's alright, so did everyone else. But this last game is unforgettable. Truly, some magical things had to happen.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Leave in the comments what you think Fleekazoid's worst game of the year is, and then we'll see who's right, alright? I'm betting it's gonna be... I have no idea.
And for this to align with our big 10th anniversary show, things that may not have ever seemed a possibility. If you truly love video games like I do, this moment is for all of us. And the winner of this year's worst game of the year is... Todd City! Get your ass back down. You can't even win Worst Game Award. No, Suicide Squad. Bye,
Oh, okay.
Arkham Batman. At least this time the chair's leather.
You shut him. Oh my god, at least this time it was a leather chair, not a park bench.
I bet you forgot this piece of shit even came out this
I did. I was wondering, it's like, maybe Suicide Squad? Wait, was that this year? But then I thought it hadn't, but yeah.
year. So did I. I just added it 5 minutes before I was about to publish the video. Listen, I've got 3 videos on this game. I'm done talking about it. The game was bad, the cash shop was bad, and all the post-launch content was like an IV drip of cyanide. We got the Twinkler, Mr., Mrs., Freeze Fire, whatever they identify as. Then we got the social justice daughter of a hitman, and then just a chill guy. After all that, we got a regular old
Chill
comic
guy.
book character. Truly amazing. Their
Honestly, though, Deathstroke looks sick.
death rattle was a moment of clarity. Good for you, Rocksteady, but I'll never forget you took our Batman from Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham Knight, then shot him not on a lazy boy, not on a Natuzzi sofa, not on a lawn chair with a soft padded seat that has floral embroidery, but on a park bench. Fuck you, Rocksteady. The only thing you should be remaking is your resume for when your studio shuts down. I will never let this go. My hate for
Honestly, yeah, like this is the sort of flop that shuts down a studio, so yeah, baby.
this game is generational. I'm gonna put my hate for this game in my will so my grandkids inherit that shit. Then I'm gonna take all my anger and go have a wonderful time with my family. And I hope all you pimps have a holly jolly Christmas too. Treat yourself. Go get the new Stellar Blade update. And on January 4th at 7 p.m. EST, be sure to stop by the Fleek Awards game SmackDown to see all these games fight in the ring. Come see Pal World fight off 20 of Nintendo's lawyers. Come see Tall Howard body slam Geoff Keighley through a steel cage. You won't want to miss it. I don't care if your firstborn son's being born. Project it onto the wall because he won't want to miss it either. January 4th, 7 p.m. Be there.
I absolutely adore Fleekazoid. I love his fucking videos. He is one of the funniest guys out there. His editing is amazing. I just love this man. I love this man. Like, I love him the way he hates Suicide Squad. Right? Like, it's about the same. I fucking adore it. Oh man. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous video. I fucking love that. Oh man. I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your year. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.